Hi guys, today we are going to be speed building my dream home. I hope you enjoy, and in just a little bit my other account will come here and he'll be building the build. So thanks for clicking on this video. Okay, so I decided to go for a rustic kind of house because that's the type of house I really know how to build. And also I just really love spruce wood. So here I'm just counting the blocks so I can place the door in the very center. And if you look closely, this house will look like another house I'm planning to use on a different kind of series that I'm going to be doing. There will be slight differences. Like in the other house, I'm going to have mods. But for this house, I'm going to be doing it like normally. And this is a kind of house I really, really like. Rustic houses, my favorite. So I'm just punching out a few more windows. And sorry if you cannot see some parts of what I'm building. Okay. And then this is the main box of where we're going to be building. Okay, just fixing up the walls. And yeah. Sorry I didn't move here. I forgot to move the camera. Sorry about that. But here I'm adding a little extension to the house. I was planning to make a little deck here. A little deck, but I kind of changed my mind later. Okay, here we're at a different view. I'm punching out more windows. And sorry I'm just bouncing from one thing to another, rather than starting with the frame first and then doing the inside and then... Oh, and also, by the way, I will not be doing interior, and here's where I decide to go from. Instead of a deck, I'll do like a glass kind of room, where I can look outside and enjoy. But I did get some of the blocks messed up. So I destroy all the glass and then replace it in the right area. Okay. So now I'm just placing all the glass one block inwards, so that way it fits with the rest of the house. Okay, then I just add a roof to that room. And then I punch out a few more windows down there. And now we're gonna work on the biggest part of the house. This is the main room, the master bedroom. Okay. And I'm just building up more of the walls and then the floor. We'll also have a few decks where we can, and a few balconies where we can view from up there. So here's the start on the very top balcony. And yeah, there are going to be multiple balconies on top of each other, so that way we can have like a layered balcony. And it'll look pretty nice. And then I use a fence gate trick, so the fences are not always touching the ground. Okay. Then I'm just going to finish the fencing for the top deck, the very top one. Then we're going to add a wall, and then windows, and then a door onto the deck. Then I was thinking, let's add a garage in the corner because it just looked so perfect for a garage. But we're going to move on to that later. So I was just looking for a perfect place to put the stairway. So I decided to move it a few blocks back, and there. So the stairway up to that other balcony, where we can look outside, is in the glass room. Then in my other house, I actually had like a a kind of thing covering the stairway, because up in the other house, in my new series I'm gonna start soon, maybe, it snowed a lot. So we're just gonna add like a little roof on top of this stairway. So now we're just gonna finish the wall, and we're just gonna turn those logs in the corner there into wood. Okay. Now I just had to center a door, then I had a large window, and then a small window there. Now it's time to work on the big box. So I was just marking out windows. And yeah. So I just had to keep marking those windows and filling them in with glass. I'm not going to do interior like I said earlier. And now the big part, the roof. So I decided to go for like a kind of bell looking kind of roof. And this did take a while to do all of this, so we'll just wait a bit. So it's like you do some stairs and then you do a few blocks upward. So it looks like a bell. And then here I kind of messed up some of the blocks, like as you saw here, I meant to go one block upward. And then there's the roof. It's really tall and it's really big. Then let's just do the other side. And this did actually take a while. It took like 30 minutes. Oh, and also, just as a quick note, type in the comment section below or in any other video if you want to see different videos. And remember to like this video if you wanted to see more speed builds, like of my friends' favorite houses, dream houses, or rebuilding ocean monuments or stuff like that. And also remember to subscribe and click the bell if you want to see more videos like this. And I actually did mess up here. One side I did oak, one side I did spruce, but I just needed a contrast color to go with the spruce, so I chose oak. So I'm just replacing the spruce on the other side to work better. And I'm just gonna finish that top area, and now the big part, the sides. I decided to do oak, but I kind of wanted to do spruce. But it looks like it's a bit too late for that now. So I'm doing oak. It actually does look nice as a contrast color. So we're just finishing up one side. And now let's move on to the other side to finish that side. Okay. And we are almost done with the roof. Well, now we're done. And now we're gonna move on to the garage, which I wanted to do earlier. So we're just gonna do so we're gonna work on the pathway first. So it's gonna be like a little driveway. So the trick I did is I placed cobblestone randomly, then I did stone bricks randomly, then gravel, and then in the rest of the places I did stone. I decided to use smooth stone, but then I decided to use smooth stone slabs, and that looked better. And sorry about that background noise. So I decided to punch out a few more windows, add a door there, well, in the right place, and I'm just centering it again, then a few more windows, and then the very bottom balcony. Well, actually, I'll work on that later. But now I'm just gonna add like these little flower places. And sorry, I did forget to put flowers in them, but still, it's fine. So there, I got a few more. And then I decided to punch out a few more windows on the top. Yeah, I did make that slight mistake. But this is my first speed run. Okay. And then I removed that door from earlier because it was kind of temporary. And then we'll just add a few more flower pots. Okay. And then we work on the front deck, the very bottom deck. So I just decided to use normal cobblestone, no like special path pattern. Just normal cobblestone. And I did use that fence gate and fence post trick again. And then I decided to add a pathway that led from the front porch, the front deck, I don't know, porch, that merged with the driveway. And like I said earlier, I just randomly placed cobblestone, then I randomly placed stone bricks, then I randomly placed gravel, and then in the final places I placed stone. So that's how you get a really nice looking kind of pathway. Rustic pathway, I suppose. And then I'll do that trick once again, and then a few more blocks there. And now my house is pretty much done. And I hope you really liked watching the speed build. And if you wanted me to do an interior, just like this video once again. Oh, and there I accidentally broke some blocks, but on my other account will fix it. So like this video if you want to see me do an interior with mods. So we'll have plenty of different spawn eggs and, you know, other stuff that I'll use to decorate this home. And I hope you really liked it. And in the new survival series, well, it's not really a survival series, but in the new series that I start, you'll see the interior completely modded. I might do it with my friends, and we'll just have a lot of fun there. So I hope you liked it. And there are a few